my name is Josh Wolf. The video you're about to see is a day in my life. This was just me out working outside for the most part of the day and stopping to go get food in the middle. So I hope you enjoy. Before we got started, I had to go say good morning to the little puppy, so here's a video of me saying good morning to her. We then needed to move a new pen in for the Easter egg chicks, as they were getting too big for the current pen they were in. After moving the new pen inside for the Easter egg chicks, we then had to clean it out. We used a dustpan and a box to scoop out the remaining dirt, and then later on I used a paper towel to dry up the excess water and mud that was caking the bottom. And then this is Jerry the cat. Jerry followed us around, so you'll probably see some more of him later on in the video as well. Our next goal was then to set up a temporary shelter, or finish setting up the temporary shelter we had started before by putting some turf down and zip tying everything together. So here's us walking out to the temporary pen and where we will be working. Let's see, what did we just do? We just set up the chickens, a new little pen for the chicks. Now we're putting turf in here. And we might have other stuff, I'm not sure yet, so. Our first task was to make the ground more even, so we got rid of the rocks and sticks that were sitting under the turf. That way it would sit nicely. We then used what turf we had brought down with us to measure out the area so we could figure out how much more turf we needed to grab. I had left the camera rolling, so here's some more Jerry wandering around and doing his Jerry things. And then here's us coming back with that turf. We had grabbed 2 more long things of it to finish up setting the ground. The last thing I had to do before I left to go get food was just to finish zip tying everything. So I zip tied the turf together, and then I zip tied the turf to the panels. Okay, I have nowhere else better to set this, and I don't have a little phone stand thing, so we're setting it in front of the speedometer for now. Let me put, oh, I can't, because charging. I was gonna say, let me put my new microphones in. I can't even use them because my phone's charging. Well, that's something. So we just finished doing our morning things, and now it is time to go get some food. And then this is the little Mexican place I went to. It's not too far from my house. It's on the street, and they have some pretty good quesadillas. Food has been acquired. So yay. And then on my way back from the gas station, I ran into a little beagle. I've seen him a few times around the house, but here he is. So I ended up getting a energy drink from the gas station and then bringing my food home with me. So, for lunch, Red Bull, of course. And look at these dudes. Like, are my fingers probably disgusting, gross as hell, probably, but you know, What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I guess. Alright, this is the lunch setup. I got Crunchyroll pulled up. I forgot what anime to watch. And food, drink, Sadie. Oh, this is fun because we got camera equipment in the back, so I guess let's just see how it'll enjoy this clip of me struggling to get some cardboard in the back of my trunk without damaging my equipment. Let's hope nothing flies out. And then my next task was to use the cardboard that I had brought down to make a makeshift garden bed. So I needed to cut it so it would all be even. I then filled that last hole with cardboard, and once we were finished with that, we then walked around the fence line, making sure that the ground was smooth and no rocks were in the way still. Alright, so I'm not sure exactly what we're doing. I found this cool iron? Clay? Not 100% sure. And I had forgot to explain in the video, but what our new goal is to take the top of the pony's pen enclosure off of that top fence wire and use that to make some stoppers at the dog gate. I then ran into Astoria as she was coming down to grab the lawnmower. I said hello and she went off to go mow our lawn as I finished up my work down here. Go get a hammer, and then we're making little trenches, and then we're gonna put that gate wire into the ground to stop the dogs from digging out. That's what we're doing, where the gates are. And then I couldn't find any recordings I had done of me actually putting the wire into the ground, but this is what it looked like at the end. It did need to go down a bit farther, but that was a later fix. And we're done for the day. So, I don't need that stuff anymore. Cool. Hand's just a little dirty. Done working for the day. We're doing barn, yard stuff. Look at these goobers. Look at them. They just want to get ran over. They are where my car needs to go, though. As you can see, I was greeted by some chickens when I got home, none of which were ran over. And that was about all we did for the day. We made one more stop a lot later that night. We drove out to Rockwell and got some In-N-Out. So here's a clip of that. So that was about all I did that day, and thank you so much for watching.